probably all recognized it. Sweet Georgia Brown. And now for something a little bit different. In 1975, Captain and Tennille, for those of you who were around then, might remember them. They had a breakout hit. And it was the Grammy Disco Record of the Year, before they discontinued the Disco Record of the Year movement. So, love will keep us together.
Four beats. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you again. And now, although we're mostly an instrumental group, sometimes we just can't stand not singing. So I'd like to introduce Gary, who's going to do a solo of the tune Hallelujah, which probably, excuse me, most of you remember from, what was his name?
Leonard Cohen.
Thank you, Leonard Cohen.
You hear me okay?
Yes.
Thank you. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. her bathing on the roof, your beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew a hallelujah. 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 Maybe I've been here before. I know this room, I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 There was a time you let me know what's really going on below, but now you never show it to me, do you? Remember when I moved in you, the holy dark was moving too, and every breath you drew was hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, and all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew you. It's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Gary Nelson, thank you, Gary. So we aim to show you how versatile the ukulele is. And we have a really wide variety of pieces for you today. The next one is based on a poem by William Butler Yeats. And it was set to music, a tune that is possibly an old Irish tune. And the name of the piece is Down by the Sally Gardens. It has themes of love, memory, and regret. And I'm going to read just a couple lines from it. She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the weirs, but I was young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears.
Let us do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
piece. Sorry, I have this frog in my throat. This is an old piece. It was written by Gus Cannon, who was born in the 1880s. And legend has it that he made his first banjo from a frying pan and a raccoon skin. And so this song became a top hit in 1963 by the Rooftop Singers. And it overshadowed the original version. Walk right in.
What the sea? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
So despite the frog in my throat, I'm going to try a solo. This is a piece that also goes back quite a while. It was written in 1888 or so, and it was performed by the greats, the Mills Brothers, Louis Armstrong, and I heard it played by Leon Redbone. And it's a blues song, and I use it when I go to nursing homes because the song is about how you can remain alluring even when you need to use an assistive device. So, here we go. It's called My Walking Stick. Without my walking a jig. I looked it up, how to pronounce it, and it is a sonata da camera for 3 instruments, originally written with 3 parts, 2 treble and 1 bass. So at this point, I'd like to point out our arranger over here, Art, in the blue shirt. He's our founder and arranger, and so he's arranged this classical piece, a lively dance piece for ukulele. And here we go.
Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you so much. We loved having the dancers dancing the Dapping Dance. That was great. All right, and before our intermission, we're going to play for you a klezmer piece, which is a type of Yiddish tune that was drawn from a lot of different backgrounds. The music came from synagogues and folk music, and it's typically fast and joyful. Klezmer Rag.
Okay, focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 2. 3 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Okay, now, for those of you who were also around back in the 60s, our next song was recorded, actually it was written by two people from the Mamas and Papas. And let's see, their name, John Phillips, husband and wife. He woke up in the middle of the night and he said, "Wake up to Michelle and write this down. You'll never regret it." And she said she never did. So here is California Dreaming.
We go 4 plus 4. What do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, thank you again. And now, got a song from, oh look, I was wrong. I said this about another song, but it wasn't true. This one was the best disco song, 1980, before the category was discontinued. And although it was originally a women's song, it became an anthem of empowerment for various groups, including the LGBTQ plus group and domestic violence survivors. So we've got I Will Survive for you.
4 beats. 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4.
we thought was written by Bach, but I looked it up, and it turns out it was actually written by Christian Petzold. And it was in a notebook that Bach bought and brought home to use either with his daughter's old students. And so this is Minuet in G minor.
Oh, 6 beats. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
the Fisherman's Hornpipe, and Humphrey's Hornpipe.
Okay. Oh, sorry, mic.
Well, the good news, you'll be able to hear me better. The bad news is you'll be able to hear me better.
Thank you, Jill. I hope you've been a wonderful audience today. We've really enjoyed coming out to play for you. And I hope that you have noticed how versatile these little instruments can be. And for our final piece, we'd like to play for you a song that was originally written in Spanish. And it was translated sometime around 1953 or 54. It was written in 53, translated in 54 for Dean Martin. And then it became a big hit for Bobby Rydell in 1958. And he played it complete with a trio of backup girls. But we're going to go for our arrangement of Sway.
3, 4 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.